come and make a big announcement. I plan on doing a GoFundMe campaign for attending GenCon this year. I was thinking about it a lot, and we have such a supportive community of Heroescapers. And one of the things that I'd love to do is make GenCon more accessible to you guys. And so as part of that, I'm going to make an effort to attend GenCon every year going forward. And as part of that, I'm going to reach out to the community and see if you'd be willing to help that endeavor. And so this is my YouTube video channel, but I'll be linking my GoFundMe campaign link in the description. And just very basically, I've gone to GenCon before back in 2017, and I'd have to go back and check receipts, but I estimated around $1,200 to $1,500 is what it would cost for travel expenses, food, and kind of all the bells and whistles and whatnot as far as living expenses and whatnot. But it's not just for me either. It's for you guys. I mean, that's the number one thing I want to make sure I get across in doing this, is that a lot of you don't have the means or the opportunity to be able to travel out and participate in GenCon. And so part of what I'm going to try and do, and some of the GoFundMe money will go towards this, is actually live stream the event the entire time, so that you at home can participate and be a part of the Heroescape community at GenCon. Part of what I want to do is get you involved, for those of you that don't have the opportunity, by live streaming the entire event. And I do know that GenCon does rack up their internet prices by a ton. The Wi-Fi there, I think they just jack it through the roof. And so part of the expense would be being able to pay for the Wi-Fi bandwidth to be able to do that for the event, live stream for the event. So all that to say, the GoFundMe page is going to start off at $1,500. That would be just to fund myself going to GenCon this year. But then again, I'd be live streaming the entire event. And for whatever reason, if the live stream didn't work, I'd make sure I would take down videos, just hard videos in my phone. Then I would go back and, edit them and post those either in one big go or in separate videos. But ideally, the goal would be to live stream. Now, there's two additional exciting pieces to this venture that I haven't mentioned yet. So the first additional piece to this is the initial GoFundMe is $1,500 to help Sir Heroescape go to GenCon this year. But if we can raise any additional money past that, so say we can raise up to $3,000, I will bring a subscriber with me. So these GoFundMe campaigns are pretty incredible. There's sometimes people are just really generous and things work out great, and I want to throw that back on you guys, in that if it's funded past the $1,500 and we're able to get enough for another person to join, I will do a random subscriber generation and bring one of you with me. Now, you will be required to be 18 years or of age or older, as well as male, and that's not being sexist. I'm just not going to room with a female that's not my wife. So so that's just the way it's going to be. So what I'll do is, if it gets to that point, what I'll do is I'll have a series of videos, week by week, where you can rack up basically what I've done in the past is comments. So the more involved you are on the videos with your comments, the more entries you'll get into the drawing, right? So I'll do that, and that would be an amazing opportunity. And if for whatever crazy reason we're able to get beyond $3,000 and we're able to keep going and going, I'll probably just keep adding additional subscriber counts to that. So anyway, we don't want to pull the cart before the horse. That's only if we're able to get to that point, but just wanted to say that as well. Another piece would be, though, well, for those of you that are asking the question, well, what if you raise $1,700? What about that additional money or whatever? And so what my commitment is to you is that I'm gonna spend the money as much as is needed for all the expenses to travel, live, all that stuff, and then any additional money that I haven't used at the Gen Con and I get back will be used to purchase giveaways, subscriber giveaways. And that's what I'm also excited about, is that, it'd be kind of cool if, even if we couldn't get to 3,000 and have another subscriber join me, if we got to say 2,000 or something like that, then that would be a lot of additional money that we would be able to fund back in to you guys, right? So, I mean, that's a few $100 that I could go out and buy, some HeroScape sets, some figures and stuff, and I would use those as subscriber giveaways during my videos. And so that's, again, back on you guys as a way to show you my appreciation. So this is kind of more of a community, I'd like to think of it more as a community event or a community campaign that, again, a lot of you don't have $1,500 or the time to go to Gen Con. And so, it's just an opportunity for you to send $1 or $2 my way and see what happens. And for whatever reason, if the campaign doesn't, get to the 1,500, I still plan on going. So every little bit helps and every little bit's great. And I still plan on, doing, live streams and all that stuff. And so, even if it doesn't get to that point, anything is appreciated. You guys are amazing. Don't view this as my selfish way of trying to, take advantage. This is really just an opportunity, I think, to get the community more involved, to be able to, get me out to Gen Con on a regular basis. I'm hoping that we can do this every year, to kind of self-fund, getting me out there where then I can, do live streams and videos for you guys, as well as potentially bringing subscribers with me. So, yeah, that's a lot of talking. I'm a talker, so I apologize for that. But again, the link's in the description for the GoFundMe page. This video will be linked in that GoFundMe link. Gen Con registration is going to be January 26th. So that's actually coming up a lot quicker than we think. That's about a month away. So we want to make sure that, if we are able to get to the point where the campaign is, self-funded past the 1,500 and I'm able to bring on additional subscribers, there'll be some additional logistics that we're going to have to work out with you guys if that happens. So time is of the essence. I think the GoFundMe should be open for a few weeks or a month. I'll have to go check. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Again, love you guys. The community is amazing. Let's see what we can do. Thanks, guys. See ya.